This warrior we know. We honor him in movies and books.
I'm on Saipan.
He is the stuff of legend. But there is another warrior, serving his country, willing, if asked, to defend even if it means death. There are hundreds of thousands of them scattered on military bases around the United States. What happens when trouble finds them?
But everything that we owned, anything you could think of was just gone.
Ben Benton and his wife are on their way to Barksdale Air Force Base, where they had just been stationed.
Didn't think anything of it, was kind of looking around like, wait, where's the truck? I'm like, it's gone.
Everything they owned was in that U-Haul truck, including their most precious possession, the ashes of their little boy.
The thing that hit us the hardest was our son's ashes were in that truck.
Within hours, somehow, an organization based out of Bossier City called EveryWarrior.
Probably some divine intervention to where we even heard that they were on the way.
Was having lunch with the Bentons.
We sat there and grieved with them a little bit over the loss of their son. We had already set up mental health support, grief counseling. We had already talked to Johnson's Furniture, who donated bedroom furniture for their kids.
And this is not unique.
I was actually going through kind of a health crisis at the time, so I'm sitting here panicking like, oh my God, what do I do? I can't pay this bill.
Somehow, some way, there's a message to every warrior.
One of the representatives from EveryWarrior just paid it, just over the phone with me and the other agent from TRICARE, and just paid the whole amount.
Elazar Hernandez is diagnosed with cancer. EveryWarrior says, hey, let's have breakfast.
Something simple as just like sending a message like, hey, how you doing? Like, hey, I love you. And like, I sat down with Trey a couple times. He invited me to eat breakfast and just sit down and talk.
What began with a few dozen airmen gathered for a free Thanksgiving meal has grown to thousands of men and women in uniform, having a place they can call home.
When you're new to the area and you don't know anybody, knowing that, feeling like you belong when you know nobody is an experience that you don't tend to forget.
And maybe the biggest miracle of all, it's all volunteers.
All of us have day jobs. Half of the guys are in the military.
The money is all raised through fundraising. This summer, there was a golf tournament. There is always a prize for a hole-in-one. This year, an airman at Barksdale won himself a brand new Chevy truck.
Let's go! Oh my God.
But the needs continue to grow.
This year, the support that we've been able to give out has already doubled. That is how much our service members here at Barksdale and around the area and around the world are dealing with life, and how we're able to come alongside and help.
And in case you think this is all too good to be true, so did they.
We still are still amazed that in a time that you're going through all that chaos, they stepped up and they showed us that there's somebody there that cares, because we felt like we were at our rock bottom. No matter what their story is, they've been there for people in their darkest times.
EveryWarrior really did kind of save me, in a big way. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to get the help I needed. So yeah, they're very real.
So to know that you can take a step back and feel that embrace of the community, that's like you've never left home,